Okay, this is your jumpers run from Saturday. It's a good lead out. We'll watch it in regular time, and then we'll watch it again, and I'll slow it down. Oh, you were so brave to run on that side. That was a hard side to run on. Okay, so you do a nice lead out here, and you get yourself in a position so you can get this first front cross done. So, that's right, she knocked the first bar. I just saw the judge's hands go up. And I don't know why she knocked the first bar, because I always try to film the handler, have the handler in the view, so I don't know what happened. So you start your rotation, and you're pretty much done, but look at here's your dog, okay, whoops, sorry. Here's your dog taking off, and you are still facing your dog, looking at your dog, bending over, and stopped. Okay? When you complete this rotation, go. Okay? This dog is fast, and you need every advantage you can get. So you had that really nice lead out. You did like a jump and a half lead out, and you did a nice front cross. But now the dog is caught up to you again. So your lead out is sort of, wasted a little bit. So she's coming over this jump, okay? I mean, when you lead out like this, you don't have to do anything else, and your dog is going to take that second jump, okay? I mean, you're totally cueing it right now. And when they're sitting in a sit stay, and you're out as far as you are here, they're going to take that second jump, okay? So do that cross and get out of there. See, you're waiting, and now she's even with you. So any advantage you had with the lead out is gone. Okay, so here, part of the problem is that this is a really long line to run, and I remember it. I remember this course, and I remember that. And because she's basically even with you now, it was harder. But also, I'll play it again in slow motion, and you can watch it again in the first part of this with the full time or the real time or whatever. But you actually decelerate, at the triple. And so she pulls into you. She's super honest that way. So you're running. Look, you decelerate and you pull away, and she comes right with you. And I mean, this jump was out here, and then they had to come over this jump. So the deceleration should have happened after she landed the triple, okay? And probably because she's a little bit smaller, and she probably takes several strides between the triple and the next jump. It probably should have happened, yeah. So you decelerated right here. You decelerated as she was taking the triple, and you probably should have done it when she was like in between this space, because you want to cue a turn, because there was this other jump out here. So you want to cue a turn, but you cued it just a little too early, okay? Yeah, you decelerate right there, and she comes right with you, which is awesome. It's a super awesome thing, okay? And then because you have to, I don't know, it's probably because you had to redirect her here, but your blind then is late because you had to redirect her, and probably, oh, you can really see how late your blind is. I mean, she does it, and it's awesome. She's super awesome that way. But it's probably why you pulled off here, is because you were worried about the blind. And that's one of the hardest lessons to learn in agility, is that you might be worried about something you have to do 3 or 4 obstacles from now, but you still have to work the obstacles that are right in front of you. Because if you don't, then that sort of thing happens. So your blind's a little late, but you pull it off. Your dog actually responds super awesome, even though it was late. Here, I think your line was just kind of too shallow. You just needed to kind of come in here a little bit deeper. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, and part of it's because your blind was late, and see how you're kind of stuck behind this wing, and so it causes your motion to kind of come out. I mean, this line is dramatic, but it causes your motion to kind of come out here a little bit more dramatically than it should. I mean, what should have happened was over here, you would send the dog with not a lot of turning cues after the triple. So the dog actually kind of goes long after this jump. So the dog goes long, and that allows you to get ahead and actually change sides when the dog is still coming to this jump right here. Okay, not the double, but the jump before. And if you can change sides that early, then you won't be as stuck behind the double, because you can change sides and your path can kind of be more like this, where your path, see how you're right in the midline of the double, and then you're going to have to come around it, and your dog just comes with you, because that's just what she does. She pretty much runs, I mean, she doesn't run right like at your feet, but she pretty much goes with your motion totally. So that there, yeah, that was just caused because the blind got you stuck behind that double a little bit. She skips a pole there. And I don't know if you knew that, but I would probably make her go back and do that again. And I don't, like I said, I don't know if you noted, I don't know if you knew it when she did it, but she's high-spirited enough that I would make her go back and do the weave poles right. Okay? You're not going to demotivate this dog by making her do that. Can you get her over here, over that, and into the tunnel, and then you're super brave by running this side. And you do get going, but I can see this jump right here is the first jump out of the tunnel, and you're just passing that jump and your dog's coming out of the tunnel. So basically, you're going to have a hard time getting over here and straightened out. So she knows to take that path. To run the side that you're running, you needed to be at this jump, like when the dog was taking this jump, because the handler was still sort of stuck behind this jump. But if you could be at this jump when your dog was still coming here, then you could straighten yourself out and set a good line for these two jumps. Sorry, that's a lot of lines. But right here, you're basically at that jump when your dog's coming out of the tunnel. And so for a small dog, she has a surprisingly large jump. So here I can see she's taking off and you're still running on this diagonal line. So she's going to land, and you can see how you're kind of curving. You're still kind of curving around that wing of that jump. So it's super hard to push her to the double. She manages to take it though. She's such a good girl. She's a great dog. I don't know why she balked at you here. I think maybe you were decelerating. I think you were decelerating because it was the end, and you also sort of were going to do like a rear cross, and you probably could have just ran a straight line to the wall. And I think she was just looking at you because she was questioning what you were doing. She's a good dog, though. She pretty much runs parallel to you. I mean, and she's not afraid to go in front of you, but she's not going to go super far in front of you. So you need to think about that and plan on that. But she's going to, pretty much she's going to run parallel to you. So if you move to the left, she's going to move to the left. Okay? It's pretty good though.